The first thing I'm going to show you is how to make new posts. So the very first thing you do is click on Posts. Okay, you will see a list of all the ones that we do have created already. So there's 17 of them, well, 16. So I'll just show you one that we already have created. Okay, so the best thing to do to kind of familiarize yourself with this is just to have a look at some of them that have already been added. It's very simple. All that you have to do is put in your title here. All your text will go in here. Okay. Computer is a little slow. Okay. You would pick the category here. So, this post now will show up under the main family tab in the navigation bar, and then also in the specific category of work-life balance. So all you got to do is click the ones that you want applied. Okay. So down here is where you get the SEO for each of your posts. Okay. By default, the title and the description will be picked kind of automatically from what you have up here. Okay. But if you want to customize that, okay, for sharing on social media, you would click this button here, and then you can set your title, description, and even a specific image that you want to use. I would recommend doing this before you share it on Facebook, okay, or use the URL anywhere else, because um, then it's all shared, the correct way right away. Okay. Excerpt, this is if you want to use a handcrafted summary of your content. So if you only want a really small bit of your post to show up and not a huge amount of text, you can add, the first 2 or 3 sentences of the post here. Okay. And the only other thing that you have to look at here is the featured image, and that's just the main image for your post. Okay. This will also generally be picked up for the social media share image, but if you ever want to use a different, like say a really tall image here, okay, for your blog, you can put that there, and then you can go up into your Facebook image here and choose one that's specifically designed to be more horizontal, which is more Facebook friendly. So you do have the option to use 2 different feature images here. Once that's all set up, all you have to do is either go update, or there will be a button there to save a draft. Okay. So when you want to go and create an absolutely new post, you would go add new. Okay, and you'll see all those sections now, once the page fully loads, are all blank and ready for your new post. And like I mentioned, this is the Save Draft button. You can also decide when you want the post published. Okay, perfect. So that's how you make your posts. The only other thing that you will have to worry about or think about, okay, is when you're adding a recipe. So I'll just show you one of the posts that has a recipe. Okay, so we'll go into this one here. Okay, so everything really stays the same, okay, as a regular post, but what you will see in the description here once it loads, okay, is what we call a short code. Okay, so the short code, okay, looks like this, like Just try and get my, okay, so it says cooked recipe ID, right, 207217. Okay, so that section there, we'll show you the real post. Okay, that is bringing up all this very specific and very nicely laid out code. Okay, so from here up to here. So this here is being provided, okay, by that little piece of code right down there. Okay, so in order to get this little piece of code, okay, you have to use a plugin that's called Recipes. Okay, so what you do, okay, if you go add new, okay, actually I'm going to bring that up here. Okay, so I'm going to continue this in one other post.